Get ready for the most exciting fight sport in the world. Here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, we have satellite link up to 168 countries and live internet streaming worldwide.
ขอต้อนรับคุณผู้ชมทุกท่านเข้าสู่การถ่ายทอดสดรายการต่อสู้ระดับโลกส่งสัญญาณภาพผ่านดาวเทียมไปยัง168ประเทศทั่วโลกจาก MAX Muay Thai Stadium พัทยาและสามารถรับชมผ่านอินเทอร์เน็ตสตรีมมิ่งทั้ง MAX Muay Thai Mobile App ได้ทั่วทุกมุมโลกและขอต้อนรับทุกท่านเข้าสู่รายการ The Global Fight และพบกับพิธีกรแซม MAX Muay Thai
Good evening สวัสดีครับ Welcome to MAX Muay Thai Stadium and this is the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Welcome ladies and gentlemen to the Global Fight Champion Challenge presented to you by the MAX Muay Thai team every Wednesday and Thursday night 6 p.m. Thai time on MAX HD channel 30 in Thailand and you can watch it in high quality streaming anywhere in the world on the MAX Muay Thai online. Today we got 7 fights of the unique 3 rounds of MAX Muay Thai action. The Champion Challenge is the main event. Challenger from around the world will fight to win the belt from champion. But our 74kg champion has vacated, so tonight we will find a new champion for this division. Stay tuned in the 4th bout tonight. ครับสวัสดีแฟนมวยไทยทั่วโลกครับขอต้อนรับเข้าสู่ศึกกระชากแชมป์ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ถ่ายทอดสดเป็นประจำทุกเย็นวันพุธและวันพฤหัสบดีเวลา 18 นาฬิกาครับทางช่อง 9 MAX HD หมายเลข 30 และบน MAX Muay Thai Online เนื่องจากแชมป์เก่ารุ่น 74 กิโลกรัมของเราครับได้สละตำแหน่งแชมป์ไปวันนี้เราจึงต้องมาหาแชมป์คนใหม่ในศึกชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 74 กิโลกรัมครับและ7คู่มวยสุดมันของเราในวันนี้มีใครกันบ้างเราไปชม VTR แนะนำตัวนักชกกันเลยครับ Now let's show tonight's lineup
The Global Fight
Our first fight tonight at 58 kg we have กฤษเพชรเสียเอกการค้า vs ลูกเทพสิทธิ์อชัย Second fight at 70 kg Flavio Penone from Italy takes on ยอดฤทธิ์เพชรแรมโบ from Thailand Our third fight tonight at 59 kg we have ขวัญพิชิตส.โชคมีชัยนายกเอเทศบาลลินฟ้า vs เงินแท้ลูกปรางทอง Our fourth bout tonight at 74 kg Champion Challenge แสงเพชรเพชรแรมโบ vs โชคดำรงโชติบางแสน Our fifth bout tonight at 58 and 57 kg คมกฤษกำนันลีนุปราณบุรี vs บินหลาสิทธิ์แสงจันทร์ Our sixth bout tonight at 65 kg เฉาชิงหลง from China takes on กุมารทองคณิษฐามวยไทย from Thailand Our seventh bout tonight at 57 kg รถเหล็กวินัยฮาร์ดแวร์ vs สิงห์ดำกำนันลีนุปราณบุรีรายการใน Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับสนับสนุนโดยปุ๋ยโฟร์แมนปุ๋ยของคนไทยคุณภาพเต็มแม็กซ์และยาสีฟันเทพไทยใช้นิดเดียวปากสะอาดอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องนี้ไปไหนครับพักแป๊บเดียวเดี๋ยวเรากลับมาระเบิดความมันกัน Don't go anywhere We will come back after the break This is the Global Fight Champion Challenge
มวยไทย Battle
แฟนมวยพันธุ์แท้ห้ามพลาดทุกเย็นวันศุกร์เวลา 6 โมงตรงพบกับการปะทะกันของนักชกระดับพักการดาหน้าขึ้นประชันฝีมือบนสังเวียนแบบไม่ยั้งในรายการมวยไทย Battle ศุกร์นี้พบกับคู่มันประจำรายการเพชรศิลาบุญลืออะไรยนต์เปิดศึกปะทะมนเทียนสิทธิ์มนชัยคู่เดือดประจำรายการที่พลาดไม่ได้ลูกกรมหลวงศิริลักษณ์มวยไทยเปิดศึกปะทะเพชร 800,000 สิงห์นวอาวุธถ่ายทอดสดวันศุกร์ที่ 8 พฤศจิกายนนี้เวลา 18 นาฬิกาทางอมรินทร์ทีวี HD ช่อง 34
The Global Fight
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Let's get this party started. Our first fight tonight at 52 kg. เรามาระเบิดความมันกันในรายการ The Global Fight Champion Challenge กันครับมวยคู่ที่ 1 ของเราในค่ำคืนวันนี้ครับรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 52 กิโลกรัมนักชกในมุมน้ำเงินครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดพิษณุโลกฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายส.เริงชัย Introducing our blue corner, he comes from Pisunulok Province, training out of Sarang Chai Gym. He holds a professional record of 29 fights and 24 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome กฤษเพชรเสียเอกการค้า
The Global Fight
Welcome in your blue corner. He comes from Pisanolo Province, training out of Seoul Run Chai Gym. Put your hands together and welcome Grit Pet เสียเอกการค้าและคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดอุดรธานีฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายทอนนิยมสุข and his opponent in the red corner comes from Udon Thani Province, training out of Thon Niyom Suk Gym with professional records of 70 fights and 55 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Luke Ted, Sid Ajahn Chai.
The Global Fight
And entering the ring right now is your red corner. He comes from Udon Thani Province, training out of Thon Niyom Suk Gym. Let's hear for Luke Ted, Sid Ajahn Chai.
We are live at the world-famous MAX Muay Thai Stadium here in Pattaya City, Thailand. You are tuned into another edition of MAX Muay Thai Global Fight. We have 7 great fights for you tonight. In our main event, Sang Pet, Phech Rambo will take on Chot Damrong, Chot Bang San for the vacant Global Fight 74 Kilo World title. But first of all, let's get to the fight introductions for the 2 combatants in the ring right now for our very first contest of the evening. We kick things off with a 52 kilo contest. Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner, Grit Pet Sia Ek Gan Ka. His real name is Pongsak Namgan. He's 17 years of age, 163 centimeters tall, representing Pisanolo Province. He's had a total of 29 fights, 24 victories, and only 5 losses. His last 2 fights here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a points victory against Dan Ngun Da Hoi Rai and a points win against Bun Thai Sit Polik. He trains and fights out of Sorun Chai in Pisanolo Province, where he is trained and managed by Mr. Sombun Pong Se Pan. And now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Luke Ted Sit Ochai. His real name is Jakit Peng Wong Sa. He's 15 years of age, 157 centimeters tall, representing Udon Thani Province in northeastern Thailand. He's had a total of 70 fights, 55 victories, 1 draw, and 14 losses. He trains and fights out at Don Niyom Suk Gym, where he is trained and managed by Police Lieutenant Colonel Tawat Niyom Suk. So 52 kilos to start things off tonight. Luke Ted in the red corner and Grit Pet in the blue. And there we go, the bell rings and the action starts.
So both fighters in the orthodox position. Looks like Luke Ted has a slight height advantage. See if he's able to use it though.
Started off with some very heavy fists, and then you see there Grit Pet just waiting to counter.
Using that uppercut, Luke Ted.
Good in there from the fighter in the red corner. Referee just stops there since not much action is going on in the clinch. Then of course here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, there's always a huge emphasis on forward movement and aggression. There we go, Grit Pet still just trying to go on the inside of Luke Ted. Gets in there and
nice
gets
knee to the back.
Very nicely there. It's an unusual way to start off the fight for both fighters. I mean, they've started the action quite quickly.
Ooh, beautiful elbow there from the red corner. Slicing right across the face.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, with Thai fighters, usually they take their time to get it started. But not these two. They've started off quite quickly.
Yeah, the max format though is just 3 rounds, so you can't really wait too much. Each round is scored as well, so you really need to win each round.
No, and then I've asked a lot of fighters, what do they prefer to fight, 5 rounds or 3 rounds? And then they say 5 rounds all the way. They said 3 rounds is way too tiring. A lot of them say they use so much energy in those 3 rounds. Of course, in the 5 rounds, maybe in the first and the second round, it's more of a feeling out process. Here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, there is no feel out process.
Yeah, You'll see the boxers maybe test each other for about 20-30 seconds, and then they really need to get going. A minute left to go here in the first round.
I'm sure the judges so far have been taking notice of Gridpet's forward movement style. He's always so eager and so determined to get on the inside and try to throw in some knees. There we go, he's just trying to wait for the right moment. Good elbow there for the fighter in the blue corner. And once again,
nice hands again from the blue corner.
So far, I believe if I was a judge, I'd give it to Gridpet.
Has certainly been very, very active in this first round.
You can't take anything away from Luke Tep. I mean, he's already shown that he's got some really heavy fists. And of course, in any combat sport, just one perfect punch to the face that could end the fight. And there we go. There's the end of the first round.
We go into the second round of action for our opening bout of the evening. Gridpet Yek Ka in the blue corner, Luke Tep Chai in the red. 52 kilos for this one. Pizza No Lok versus Udon Thani. So some of the replays, the blue corner Gridpet, very, very aggressive.
So if you had to give that round to somebody, who would it be, Matt?
I think I would give it to the blue corner, but we still have 2 rounds to go, and Luke Tep definitely has a chance to turn things around.
Absolutely. I mean, you never know in this sport, anything can happen, and we've seen it so many times here in the MAX Muay Thai Stadium.
Yeah, and we were talking about the activity rate of the fighters, but some fighters do take a round or so to really get going, especially more classic clinch and knee fighters. But Gridpet still the one pressing the action. Very, very active still.
But so far, Luke Tep is looking like a very different fighter. He seems more active.
Yeah, no doubt he'll have gotten a stern talking to in this corner.
Absolutely. What they would have probably told them is that, look, we're here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium. It's only 3 rounds, and I think you already know that. You've got to really get it going.
Yeah, and Udon Thani is a long way home.
Absolutely.
It's about 6-7 hours drive.
It's a 9-hour drive. 9 hours on a good day, by the way.
Yeah, 9-hour drive back to Isan. It's a long way to go if you haven't performed well.
Absolutely, and I'm pretty sure it takes a lot longer once you lost the match here.
Yeah. Everything seems slower and more painful after a loss in a fight.
Definitely. Well, let's just hope he's flying first class. Very good knees there from the fighter in the blue corner. It seemed like it had more of an effect.
And we're at about 1 minute and 15 seconds left here in the second round.
And it just seems like Gridpet, despite being the more shorter fight, he's the more dominant. And there we go. The referee is going to give a count.
Yeah, he's looking very, very woozy now, Luke Tep.
He's done the absolute right thing. I mean, Gridpet just seems like he absolutely overpowered Luke Tep.
Yeah.
Now you could imagine Gridpet, he's going to go in for the knockout now.
Attacking that midsection again. Luke Tep trying to stay close to him.
And you could imagine, you know, with all those attacks to the bodies, Luke Tep at this point is probably struggling to breathe.
Yeah. Looked during the 8 count like he was huffing and puffing a bit. Ooh, broke his posture there. Those knees are not looking good.
No, he's going down.
Covering. Can Gridpet knock him out in time? Still about 20 seconds left on the clock.
And of course, when you're hurt somewhere, 20 seconds is a long time.
Yeah. It's going to be a long ride home back to Udon Thani for Luke Tep.
Not a ride he wants, definitely not. There we go, you see the final blue corner just looking at the clock. Not long left in this round, and there we go, that's the end of it.
The third and final round of action for our opening bout of the evening. Gridpet Ka in the blue corner, Luke Tep Chai in the red. 52 kilos for this one, and things are not looking good for Luke Tep. Picked up an 8 count in that second round. Then Korea Pet continued to punish the body of Luke Tep. The replay of that first 8 count. Then Luke Tep folding over.
Of course, we can't forget that when you get counted here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, it's only 1 point deducted from your scorecard. So, in a way, Luke Tep, excuse me, he's still in this, but sadly, I don't think he won the first round either.
Yeah, he really needs to do something dramatic here. Get an 8 count himself, really show dominance somehow to take this fight back.
You could imagine his corner, they would have told him to swing for the fences at this point. But it just seems like Rick Petty's just too good for him today.
And Rick Petty continuing to damage the body. We might see a knockout in this round, especially if Korea Pet is able to continue to punish that body, like I said.
And that's exactly what he's doing. He's just aiming for that midsection.
Yeah, good tactics there from the blue corner.
He's doing everything right so far. He's attacking a hurt section of the body and he's walking forward per the Max Muay Thai rules.
Definitely looking the stronger fighter so far.
He's still going at it. There we go. Some solid knees to the midsection there of Luke Tep. A lot may wonder, how is he still standing? I'll tell you how, that's hard. Oh, just piercing into his body. Folding over almost like a shrimp there.
Ooh, great cross there from the blue corner.
He's a very smart fighter. Just as Luke Tep thought he was going to attack the midsection, Grit Pet attacks above. He's been absolutely clinical in this fight. You can just tell Luke Tep just has no idea what to do. At this point, it just seems like he's trying to survive instead of actually win the fight.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the fight has run away from him. 45 seconds left in this last round.
But credit to Grit Pet, he's still trying to give everyone a show here. Still going forward, still throwing those knees. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, and Grit Pet calling on Luke Tep. I don't think the Sit or Chai fighter wants any of it though.
Nah, and I'll tell you why. Because Grit Pet wants a bonus.
Yeah.
That's why he's calling the fighter forward.
Yeah, there are bonus incentives for the fighters. 5,000 baht for an exciting bout, 10,000 super bonus, and 20,000 double super bonus. So there's a bell to end the final round. All friends afterwards.
And you just got to give it to Grit Pet in that fight. I mean, he used the same strategy, but it worked. And why not? If it works, if it's not broken, you can still use it.
Yeah, don't. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
That's the quote I was trying to look for. But there you go. You see in the replay, you see a lot of the knees are just attacking. Good job there from Grit Pet.
ก่อนไปฟังผลการตัดสินจากคณะกรรมการครับช่วงนี้เราไปลุ้นรางวัลพิเศษกันก่อน Before we go to the judges decision, let's check out the bonus round.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max Muay Thai Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max Muay Thai Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No bonus Max Muay Thai Facebook Page.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. For the winner, blue corner, Grit Pet, เสียเอกการค้าอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องนี้ไปนะครับช่วงหน้านักชกไทยจะปะทะกับนักชกจากประเทศอิตาลี Don't share the channel. Coming up next, Thailand takes on Italy. This is the Global Fight Champion Challenge.
fight
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Our second bout today, Thailand takes on Italy. กลับมามันกันต่อกับ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับมวยคู่ที่2ของเราในค่ำคืนวันนี้ครับนักชกไทยจะปะทะกับนักชกจากประเทศอิตาลีนักชกในมุมน้ำเงินครับเป็นนักชกชาวอิตาลีฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายสิทธิ์ฟิลิปโป Introducing our blue corner representing Italy. He's training out of Sid Filippo gym. He holds a professional record of 29 fights and 25 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Flavio Penode.
The global fight
Welcoming your Italian warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. He's training at Sid Filippo gym. 29 professional fights and 25 professional victories. Let's hear for Flavio Penode. และคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับเป็นนักชกชาวไทยมาจากจังหวัดสุพรรณบุรีฝึกซ้อมอยู่ที่ค่าย Fairtex and his Thai opponent in the red corner comes from Suphanburi province training out of Fairtex gym here in Chonburi with professional records of 68 fights and 47 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yodrit Pet Rambo.
The global fight
And entering the ring right now is your Thai fighter. Fighting out of the red corner, he comes from Suphanburi province. Training out of Fairtex gym. 47 wins, 1 draw and 20 losses. Let's see for Yodrit Pet Rambo.
Moving on to our second bout of the evening. It's about set at 70 kilos, and it's an international contest between Thailand and Italy. Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner representing Italy, Flavio Penode. He's 29 years of age, 178 centimeters tall. He's had a total of 29 fights, 25 victories, and 4 losses. He trains and fights out of Filippo, and he is trained and managed by Filippo Genti. Now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Yodlit Pet Rambo. His real name is Bunlit Nunsan. He's 25 years of age, 174 centimeters tall, representing Suphanburi. He's had a total of 68 fights, 47 victories, 1 draw, and 20 losses. His last 3 fights at the MAX-PATTAYA Thai Stadium, a points loss against Bogan Stewart from Australia, a points win against One-Way Bar Apisit, and a KO win, in the first round against Super X Marniomsuk. He trains and fights out of Fairtex Gym right here in Pattaya City, where he is trained by Naimit Fairtex and he is managed by Kun Prem. Of course, the fighter in the red corner, Yodrit, he is a current 66 kilo global fight champion.
Yeah, he picked that up recently with that first round knockout. Was able to grab onto his opponent, Super X leg, threw a shot to the body and then one to the head, dropping Super X.
And that was brutal. I gotta say, that was brutal.
It was a pretty great shot. I think this is a last minute fight for Yodlit.
And I understand why. I mean, when you knock out your opponent right in the first round of your last match, why not go for another match?
Yeah, and Flavio training out of Pet Luang Luang with Filippo.
And of course, I had the this pleasure of facing one of Filippo's fighters a few years ago, and I can tell you, Filippo's fighters, they've got some really hard punches.
Yeah, a lot of times Italian fighters are pretty good. Flavio looks a little new still, a little bit jittery, definitely a little unorthodox style. See how Yodrit fares against him.
But as we know from unorthodox fighters, you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah, and Yodlit coming in late notice, will he have enough of a gas tank? It's more of a technical fighter, Yodlit.
technical fighter with heavy hands. One of the most dangerous combinations you'll ever find in the sport of Muay Thai.
Flavio definitely pressing the action here. Nice body kick there from the red corner. Going into the clinch. Some good knees so far from the Italian.
The Italian there just trying to overpower his Thai opponent.
Yeah, Yadlit hasn't really come into the fight yet.
Of course, both these fighters training at very famous gyms here in Pattaya City, Thailand.
Pet Luang Luang located in the south of Pattaya. By the Big C, right?
Yeah, close to the next to Tempersit Road.
Yep. And then Fairtex up in North Pattaya, right across the street from Terminal 21.
So I guess you could call it a north-south Pattaya rivalry right here.
Derby match. So nice inside leg kick there from the red corner. Just trying to stay away from those heavy hands of Flavio. Ooh.
Very good dodges from Yodrin so far.
Yeah, definitely looking to control his opponent. Oh, nice elbow there from Yodlit.
But when it comes to training partners, you got to give it to Yodrin. Just how many fighters in Fairtex can you name, you know?
Yeah, obviously I can name quite a few.
Lots of big names, and I think anyone who watches Muay Thai would have heard.
Ooh, beautiful body shot there from Yodlit. Yeah, Stamp Fairtex out of the gym now. She's doing quite well internationally. Samapet, Fairtex, Propsu, main event.
Tong, of course.
Yep, Tong Fairtex.
I mean, it's just endless.
Oh, again with the elbows. Definitely looking like a good weapon for Yodlit.
Very impressed by how Yodlit has been able to dodge away from every single shot Flavio has done so far.
Yeah, definitely fighting very smart so far, Yodlit. Really seems like he's conserving his energy here. Oh, beautiful knee there.
Most likely waiting for that one huge right hand. And there we go. There's the end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our second bout of the evening. An international match between Italy and Thailand. Flavio Pennone from Italy in the blue corner. I think I massacred his name versus Yodlit Pet Rambo in the red. This one at 70 kilos. Some of the replays. Yodlit very crafty in that first round. Some good elbows from him.
I mean, what we know is that both fighters have heavy hands, and I think we're going to see more of it in the second round here.
And Yodlit tying up there.
Good knee there from Yodrin.
And very, very smart from Yodlit to tie up Flavio. Most of the time the foreigners are not good at the clinch. Yodlit getting Flavio's back.
Yeah, most of the time they're not good, but times have changed. I mean, just look at the amount of fighters that know how to clinch right now.
Yeah, that is true, but it still takes a lot of time for the foreigners to get good at the clinch.
Absolutely. And that's a good kick there from the Thai fighter.
Yeah, Yodlit is looking good in the second round. Definitely delivering the cleaner shots.
What's interesting about Yodrin is that he's a fighter from Fairtex. And we don't see a lot of knee fighters from Fairtex. We see a lot more of a punch and high, hard middle kick style sort of fighter. So it's very interesting to see Yodrin going to the clinch.
Yeah, Yodlit looking very, very tired though. He took this fight on short notice.
Already mouth wide open, trying to get in as much air as he can.
He's still delivering the cleaner shots, and despite his fatigue, I would have to say he's definitely winning this round.
It seems like it too. He's just being more precise.
Yeah, just a lot more precise, landing the much cleaner shots, and his attacks do have some force behind them.
Oh, they definitely do.
So a minute and 15 to go here in the second round.
But we've seen Flavio also take some hard shots as well. And what that tells us is that Flavio has really trained for this bout here.
Yeah, and Yodlit is doing a great job gassing him up with some of these knees and those body hooks. Really gonna slow the Italian down.
Trying to maneuver around his opponent.
Oh, big throw down there from Yodlit.
And one thing that we can't forget to mention is how much weight has Yodrit put on in 1 week just to take this bout here.
Yeah, his belt was at 66 kilos. This fight is at 70. Good throw down there from the Thai fighter.
He's only fought on the 31st of October. I mean, it's not long to build up that much weight.
Yeah, I think he probably walks around at 70. Flavio probably came down from 72, 73. Definitely good effort so far from Yodrit.
Oh, he's doing good. He's sort of giving Flavio a lesson here.
Yeah, lesson in the clinch.
There we go, end of the second round.
We go into the final round of action for our second bout of the evening. Flavio from Italy in the blue corner. Yodlit Rambo in the red. 70 kilos for this one. Yodlit very successful in that last round, but definitely looking very, very tired as well. So I think the real question is can Yodlit survive this round? You see Flavio also breathing a bit hard himself, but just seems like he's in better shape.
But obviously the question is, I mean, from that, what you saw in the last round, if you were in Flavio's corner, what would you have told him?
Yeah, I mean, I'd tell him to do what he's doing right here. Really, really press in on Yodlit.
He's trying to go for that knockout there. Wow, what a fighter.
Oh, great sweep there. Oh.
He's being very naughty there.
Yeah.
Yodrit.
Landing on top, and looks like
the referee giving him a warning.
Deservedly.
Absolutely. Very naughty.
Yeah, he purposely fell on top of Flavio.
And you could be happy that that was just a warning, not a point deduction.
I'm a bit surprised it wasn't a point deduction.
But obviously Flavio got up right away. And I don't think it affected him too much.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
There we go, what a punch there from the red corner, my goodness.
Strong knees though from Yodlit. If this goes to a decision, that warning could have an effect. Ooh, taking some hard crosses. Yodlit mainly needs to keep his hands up, keep his guard up.
But we have to remember, that's what it was. It was a warning. It wasn't a point deduction. It was only a warning.
Yeah, but still, in close fights, warnings can sway a judge's decision.
Definitely, especially warnings where the referee tells you you have to start working harder, start moving forward.
Yeah. So far, Yodlit hasn't gotten one of those warnings. Still doing a good job in the clinch. Scoring very effective knees. Flavio looking excited for this fight still.
Yodrit looking like a much more tired fighter, but he's fighting with his brain instead of with brawn, so to speak.
Yeah, and a fair amount of redness on the ribs of Flavio.
And Flavio not looking very good in the clinch at all.
And turning his back. It looks like the Italian is starting to fatigue as well.
I mean, that midsection was an open target just now, and right here again. He doesn't know what to do in the clinch against him. He has no idea whatsoever.
Yeah, he should be squaring up.
Look at that, again, it's like a present for Yodrit. Yodrit extremely tired, but yet presented with a beautiful flat surface to work on there. But of course, I mean, you can imagine Flavio would definitely go back and look at this fight and know what he has to work on.
Nice body kick there from Yodlit.
I mean, if there was any good time to fight Yodrit, it'd be right now. Giving up, was it 4 kilos from last week? Very tired.
Yeah, obviously coming in short notice, like I said before. But Yodlit doing a great job staying in control here. Definitely taking this last round as well.
Absolutely, despite him being very naughty in the opening moments of the round.
Flavio raising his hands in victory. We'll see what the judges say. some of the replays
And
from
here it
that.
was. Oh, we just missed it there. There's some good combinations there from Flower, but gets caught by that amazing hook. And there we go in the clinch. That's what we're referring to. He's just presenting it for Yodrit there. But overall, that round, that should have gone to Yodrit. We'll see how the judges scored this.
ช่วงนี้เราไปลุ้นรางวัลพิเศษกันก่อนครับ Now let's check out the bonus round
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No bonus Max มวยไทย Facebook Page
Alright, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner. Red corner, Yodrit Pet Rambo. อย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องนี้ไปเลยครับพักแป๊บเดียวเรากลับมามันกันต่อ Don't share the channel. We will come back after the break. This is the Global Fight Champion Challenge.
The Global Fight
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Our third fight tonight at 59 kilograms. กลับมามันกันต่อกับ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับมวยคู่ที่ 3 ของเราในค่ำคืนวันนี้ครับรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 59 กิโลกรัมและมวยคู่ที่ 3 ครับสนับสนุนโดยยาสีฟันเทพไทยใช้นิดเดียวปากสะอาดนักชกในมุมน้ำเงินครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัด101ฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายสอนโชคมีชัย Introducing our blue corner, he comes from 101 province training out of Sort Chok Mi Chai Gym. He holds a professional record of 62 fights and 44 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome ขวัญพิชิตสอโชคมีชัยนายกเอลิ้นฟ้า
The Global Fight
Welcome your blue corner. He comes from 101 province, training out of Sort Chok Mi Chai Gym. 44 wins, 2 draws, and 16 losses. Put your hands together and welcome ขวัญพิชิตสอนโชคมีชัยนายกเอลิ้นฟ้าและคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดขอนแก่นฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายสิทธิ์ลมหนาว and he's supported in the red corner he comes from ขอนแก่น province training out of สิทธิ์ลมหนาว gym with professional records of 98 fights and 69 victories ladies and gentlemen please welcome เงินแท้ลูกปรางทอง
The Global Fight
And entering the ring with us, you red corner. He comes from ขอนแก่น province, training out of สิทธิ์ลมหนาว gym. 69 wins, 6 draws, and 23 losses. Let's hear for เงินแท้ลูกปรางทอง
Moving on to our third bout of the evening. It's about set at 59 kilos. Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner. Goes by the name of Kwan Pichit Sochok Michai Nayok E Linfa. His real name is Sunthorn Thonglap. He's 34 years of age and 170 centimeters tall, representing Roy Et Province. He's had a total of 62 fights, 44 victories, 2 draws, and 16 losses. In his last 3 fights at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, he's had points lost against Udom Lek, Kamnan Linuk Banbury, a TKO victory in the second round against Bun Lai, Chachai Noi Muay Thai, and a draw against Pet Nalin Satien Muay Thai. He trains and fights at a Sochok Mi Chai Gym in Bangkok, where he is trained by Hong Sochok Mi Chai, and he is managed by Surakit Ming Muang. Now moving on to his opponent in the red corner. He goes by the name of Ngun Tae Luk Prang Tong. His real name is Jakapan Sombak. He's 33 years of age, 163 centimeters tall, representing Khon Gan province. He's had a total of 98 fights, 69 victories, 6 draws, and 23 losses. His last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he had a points loss against Chalam Pit, Sit Jiao Pa, points loss against Ultra Atit IAT, and a TKO victory in the second round against Sing Pikat, Sawchai Jalun. He trains and fights out of Sit Lom Nao Gym in Rayong province, where he's trained by Nolong Sit Lom Nao, and he is managed by Gung Luk Prang Kong. You know, if there is any fight that's more fair than any others, this is the one. You've got one fighter who's 33 years of age, the other fighter being 34 years of age, and their records from their last 4 fights have been the same. 2 losses, 1 draw, and 1 victory, and that victory came by KO. So you're not going to get more fair than this.
Yeah, the matchmakers always try and do a good job arranging the bouts. Sometimes it can be a little difficult.
Of course, one of the main differences is that the fighter in the red corner being a former, or once upon a time was a Max Muay Thai tournament champion, 58 kilos.
This kilo up from that belt fight.
Interesting contest.
Yeah, it should be a good one.
Here we go, start of the match. From that hug there, you thought they were going into the clinch right away.
Yeah, just pressing out. A little bit of a smirk there from Kwan Pichit.
Of course, we've seen the young guns in the last 2 fights. Let's see what the old timers can do.
Yeah, definitely seasoned veterans here. You're seeing a longer lifespan with the fighters now. Some Muay Thai fighters able to perform very well into their mid-30s.
Of course, and that's also credit to the country growing with the medical, of course. I mean, before the 90s, you think about how it used to be, how foreign fighters complain.
Yeah,
now it's a lot different from before.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. Obviously, like you were saying, the sort of medical industry getting a bit better. Also, people understanding a bit more about health and fitness. Maybe staying further away from the drink later on in life. Obviously, both of these guys looking in great shape for their mid-early 30s and putting on a good show so far. Strong cross to the body from Nguyen Tae. Oh! Spectacular attacks there from him.
I'm in my mid-20s, and I tell you, these two look in much better shape than I do right now.
Yeah, not too much older than these guys, and definitely are in better shape than me.
Pretty slow start from the 2 fighters right now.
Yeah, just feeling each other out still.
And neither of them are strangers to the Max Muay Thai format, so they know what's expected of them.
And you can see the referee getting into their ear a bit. Some good handiwork there from Nguyen Tae.
Almost trying to set up a kick there, but then he saw right away Nguyen Tae was about to block it. Good knee there from Nguyen Tae. One pitch hit, returning one of his own. I mean, a lot of the times when you see 2 Thais going up against each other, you almost expect to see the clinch in that match every single time. Of course, there's many anomalies.
Good short elbow work there from the red corner.
I believe that was 3 in a row.
Yeah. Not cutting Kwan Pichit though.
You can expect these two to take it up a notch in the next round.
Good long knee there from the blue corner.
That's the end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our third bout of the evening. Kwan Pichit in the blue corner, Nguyen Tae in the red. Boy Ed versus Khon Ken. This one at 59 kilos. So far, a very even matchup. And sitting ringside, myself, Matt Lucas, and the always handsome Kevin Omlid calling the action tonight.
So, after seeing the first round, who would you say did better there?
Yeah, I think it's a bit hard to call.
I have to agree with you. They both sort of had their moments, but it was a bit of the battle was a bit too slow to sort of have a clear winner in that round. Let's see if these are going to pick things up in this round here. Obviously, both very experienced fighters, very experienced in the Max Muay Thai format as well.
Okay, switching in and out, southpaw and orthodox. Great sweep there from him.
Absolutely beautiful there. And then, of course, Kwan Pichit just smiles, but I think that's more embarrassment, so to speak. And trying to take down Untitled.
Oh, pointing at a cut there.
The referee says fight should go on.
Yeah, it looks like he's dabbing at it as well. Kwan Pichit trying to open it up even further.
There we go.
And here it goes. It does look like it's in a bad spot. Oh, right by the bridge of the nose.
Let's see what the doctor says here. Will he let the fight continue? And he does.
So
probably not what Kwan Pichit wanted.
Yeah, obviously might be a short leash of life for Ninte at this point. If that cut gets bigger.
Now, if that cut gets bigger, we can see the fight getting stopped, which is something we don't want.
Yeah, obviously, Kwan Pichit will be looking to end things early. And
it's bothering him. That cut is absolutely bothering Untitled.
Yeah, that's one of the dangers really is when the fighter starts dabbing at the cut, distracts them too much, and the blood can run into the eye.
And he's doing that right now.
Yeah.
You just see he's almost feeling it, trying to rub his eye every single time.
Yeah, I think he realizes he has a bit of a short fuse for this fight now, Ninte.
You know, some fighters, they smell their own blood and they just want to, and they fight even harder.
Yeah, a lot of blood on the face of Ninte.
But Ninte, he's still the one moving forward. So the referee might give the fighter in the blue corner a warning for stepping back too much.
Good job with the guard there from Ninte.
Ninte's the one who's trying to push the action right now.
And more jabs from Kwan Pichit. Obviously, just trying to. Oh!
And that
what a body kick!
It came out of almost nowhere, and I believe that's because of the cut. The cut distracted his vision.
Yeah.
And that's why he got caught.
Yeah, it was a very, very clean kick right into the liver. We'll see it in the replay. Kwan Pichit going over, paying respects to his downed opponent. All friends afterwards. Always great sportsmanship in Muay Thai.
Very beautiful to see.
You know, any fighter can get caught. Just a small mistake. It's going to come up in the replay in just a minute.
No, and I believe that's what's caused the cut, that elbow there. Very short elbow.
Short elbow.
That's so precise nonetheless.
The blood coming down Ninte's face.
That's definitely why he got caught by that kick.
There's that body kick. You can see Ninte's guard a little high.
He didn't see it coming.
Yeah, he did not see that coming.
He was just so focused.
Yeah, focused on what was in front of him, and it was on his.
ช่วงนี้เราไปลุ้นรางวัลพิเศษกันครับ and that was the first fight that ended by knockout. Now let's check out the bonus round.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max Muay Thai Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max Muay Thai Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No bonus Max Muay Thai Facebook Page.
And after just 2 rounds of action, we have a winner by way of technical knockout, blue corner, ขวัญพิชิตสอนโชคมีชัยนายกเอลิ้นฟ้าอย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องนี้ไปไหนครับช่วงหน้าร่วมกันเป็นสักขีพยานในศึกชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 74 กิโลกรัม Don't go anywhere, witness the 74 kilogram champion challenge. When we come back, this is the Global Fight Champion Challenge.
The Global Fight
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Now the moment that you have been waiting for, the 74 kilogram champion challenge. As you know, our 74 kilogram champion has vacated. So tonight we will find a new champion for this division. เดินทางมาถึงช่วงเวลาสำคัญของรายการครับกับศึกชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 74 กิโลกรัม เนื่องจากแชมป์เก่าของเราได้สละตำแหน่งแชมป์ไปวันนี้เราจึงต้องมาหาแชมป์คนใหม่ในรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 74 กิโลกรัมครับผู้ท้าชิงในมุมน้ำเงินครับตัวแทนนักชกจากจังหวัดนครสวรรค์ฝึกซ้อมอยู่ที่ค่ายเพชรแรมโบ Introducing our first challenger, he fighting out of the blue corner tonight, representing Nakhon Sawan Province, training out of Pet Rambo Gym. He holds a professional record of 61 fights and 34 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sang Pet Rambo.
The Global Fight
Let's give him a big round of applause. Entering the ring right now is your first challenger, representing Nakhon Sawan Province. Let's hear it for Sang Pet Rambo. และคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับตัวแทนนักชกจากจังหวัดอุตรดิตถ์ฝึกซ้อมอยู่ที่ค่ายทอดมวยไทย and his opponent in the red corner representing Uttarakhand Province, training out of Todd Muay Thai Gym with professional records of 54 fights and 33 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Short Damrong, Short Bang San.
The Global Fight
And entering the ring right now is your second challenger, fighting out of the red corner, representing Uttarakhand Province, training out of Todd Muay Thai Gym. Let's hear for Short Damrong, Short Bang San. ชมศึกชิงแชมเปี้ยนรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 74 กิโลกรัมในค่ำคืนนี้ครับลำดับนี้ครับขอเรียนเชิญรองนายสนาม MAX มวยไทยคุณเหมือนคิดแสนสุข Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. เหมือนคิดแสนสุข Deputy Chief of MAX Muay Thai Stadium. He coming with the 74 kilogram Global Fight Champion belt for the winning fighter. และคุณเหมือนคิดแสนสุขครับมาพร้อมกับเข็มขัด The Global Fight Champion รุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 74 กิโลกรัม ใครจะคว้าเข็มขัดอันทรงเกียรติเส้นนี้เป็นของครับเราไปลุ้นกันครับขอขอบคุณคุณเหมือนคิดแสนสุขครับรองนายสนาม MAX Muay Thai and who will become the new 74 kilogram Global Fight Champion. Let's find out.
After that awesome knockout, we finally move to our main event of the evening, and this is for the vacant 74 kilo global fight world title. Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner, Sang Pet Rambo. His real name is Withawat Intraopat. He's 21 years of age, 175 centimeters tall, representing Nakhon Sawan Province. He's had a total of 61 fights, 34 victories, 2 draws, and 25 losses. His last 3 fights here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, he had a draw against Hong Tran from Canada, a TKO loss in the second round to Payak Nara Longlien Nalatiwat, and a TKO victory in the second round against Geoffrey Lazaro from France. He trains and fights out of Pet Rambo here in Chonburi Province, where he is trained and managed by Rambo MAX Muay Thai Gym. Now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Short Damrong, Short Bang San. His real name is Yuttapong Kongsuk. He's 21 years of age, 182 centimeters tall, representing Surin province in northeastern Thailand. He's had a total of 54 fights, 33 victories, and 21 losses. In his last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a points loss against MAX-PATTAYA Fight Gym, TKO loss in the first round to Drakon Tong Osanitpan, and a TKO loss in the second round to Sabeng Dam Extra Cold Film. He trains and fights out of Thai Muay Thai Gym here in Chonburi Province, and he is trained by Gong Tawarni, and he is managed by police station supervisor Sukatat.
So 74 kilos, 2 big boys in the ring. Chokdamrong, a little taller of the 2.
And it's always great to see 2 of the big boys go at it. I mean, at some point you expect a knockout.
Yeah, definitely more likely to occur when the fighters go above 68 kilos.
The last fight was an exception though at 59 kilos. What a knockout victory there by Kun Pichit.
Yeah, beautiful left body kick from him.
Who knows, we might see that in this fight as well. Good teep there from the shorter fighter in the blue corner.
Yeah, Sang Pei is looking a bit more tentative so far.
Good low kick there from Sang Pei, but caught by Chokdamrong. And there we go. We go into the clinch now. Let's see if that has any effect in this match. No one really having an advantage there, but you can imagine later on the more taller, more lankier fighter, Chokdamrong, he'll start kneeing a lot. Good kick there from Chokdamrong.
And Sang Pei just sitting back, doing a good job countering so far.
Sang Pei taking it easy in the first round. Is that a good idea in a 3-round fight for a global fight title?
Yeah, I'm not sure. The red corner, definitely the aggressor. Oh, beautiful body shot there from Sang Pei.
Absolutely.
Looks like it might have actually hurt the red corner.
Yeah, and the fans seem to think so as well.
Yeah, slight look of concern on the red corner's face. Chokdamrong.
But Sang Pei, he still remains calm despite probably hurting his opponent. You can just see the body language of Chokdamrong when he got that punch early on. It just showed that he was hurt.
Yeah, it's very, very important to keep a stoic face, not show any pain. Again, that left kick going in, same spot as where that punch landed.
Yeah, and absolutely, just what you alluded to, when you show, your weaknesses, the fighter's going to start attacking that. Your opponent's going to keep going for that. As in this case, Chokdamrong showed that his midsection's not that strong.
And the heavy hands of Sang Pei coming in here. Oh, good attacks from the red corner. Oh, beautiful knees.
Chokdamrong returning with hard shots of his own.
Are we seeing a turnaround here?
We might do.
Oh!
Wow! Did not expect that one bit. I mean, it looked like Chokdamrong was the hurt fighter, but yeah, the referee ends the fight, and here we have it. The new 74-kilo global fight world champion, Chokdamrong Chot Bang San.
Yeah, great job there from the red corner.
Absolutely beautiful performance there by Chokdamrong, despite looking hurt early on in this fight. But it only took him 1 round to win that. And let's go look at the replays. Let's see what happened in that round. I believe that's the body shot that hurt Chokdamrong. Sang Pei did a good job early on in the fight, but then all of a sudden Chokdamrong came with a barrage of attacks. And there we go. Sang Pei couldn't take any more. Let's take a look at that once again. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shots. And that's the one that did it.
Great job there from the red corner.
อย่าเพิ่งรีบเปลี่ยนช่องไปไหนนะครับเดี๋ยวเราแถมมวยมันๆให้ชมอีก1 คู่ครับช่วงนี้เราไปลุ้นรางวัลพิเศษกันก่อน Now let's check out the bonus round
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max Muay Thai Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max Muay Thai Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No bonus Max Muay Thai Facebook Page
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after just one round of action, we have the new 74 kg global fight champion. By way of technical knockouts, red corner, โชคดำรงโชติบางแสนลำดับนี้ครับขอเรียนเชิญคุณเหมือนคิดแสนสุขรองนายสนาม Max มวยไทยขึ้นมามอบเข็มขัดแชมป์บนเวทีครับ Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again Mr. เหมือนคิดแสนสุข Deputy Chief of Max Muay Thai Stadium. He represent the 74 kg global fight champion belt to the red corner. โชคดำรงโชติบางแสน
The Global Fight
อย่าเพิ่งเปลี่ยนช่องนี้ไปไหนครับพักแป๊บเดียวเดี๋ยวเรากลับมาบันกันต่อ Don't go anywhere. We will come back after the break. This is the Global Fight Champion Challenge.
The Global Fight
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Our 5,058 and 57 kilograms. กลับมามันกันต่อกับ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับมวยคู่ที่ 5 ของเราในค่ำคืนวันนี้ครับรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 58 และ 57 กิโลกรัมนักชกในมุมน้ำเงินครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดประจวบคีรีขันธ์ฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายกำนันลีนุปราณบุรี Introducing our blue corner, he come from Prachuap Khiri Province, training out of Kamnali Nu Pranburi Gym, with professional records of 44 fights and 32 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Concrete Kamnali Nu Pranburi.
The Global Fight
Welcome in your blue corner. He comes from Prachuap Khiri Province, training out of Kamnali Nu Pranburi Gym. Let's hear for Concrete Kamnali Nu Pranburi. และคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดปัตตานีฝึกซ้อมอยู่ที่ค่าย Max Muay Thai Gym, and he's supporting the red corner. He comes from Pattani Province, training out of Max Muay Thai Gym, with professional records of 31 fights and 21 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Binla Sit Sang Chan.
The Global Fight
And entering the ring right now is your red corner. He comes from Pattani Province, training out of Max Muay Thai Gym here in Chonburi. Let's hear for Binla Sit Sang Chan.
Moving on to our fifth bout of the evening. Introducing first the fighter fighting out of the blue corner. He goes by the name of Komgrit Kamnanlino Pranburi. His real name is Ronachai Pengjan. He's 22 years of age, 168 centimeters tall. Yesterday he weighed in at 57 kilos. He has a total of 44 fights, 32 victories, 2 draws, and 10 losses. He trains and fights out of Kamnanlino Pranburi in Prachuap Khiri Province, where he is trained and managed by No Pranburi. And now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Binla Sit Sang Chan. His real name is Asuming Maming. He's 21 years of age, 168 centimeters tall, from Pattani Province. Yesterday he weighed in at 58 kilos. He's had a total of 31 fights, 21 victories, 3 draws, and 7 losses. His last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he's had a draw against Ma Chuang from China, a points victory against Muang Ngua, Saw Pet Tongchai, and a points loss against Pet Ngun Thai Shok Thai Gym. He fights and trains out of Max Muay Thai Gym right here in Pattaya City, Thailand, where he is trained by Sang Chan and he is managed by Pet Asira. So here we go, the action has started. Binla starting off this round. I mean, Binla in the red corner. He's a sort of a fighter who's just recently started Muay Thai not too long ago, and he's still, I believe, trying to find what sort of style he fights at. Sometimes he comes out as a heavy-handed fighter, and sometimes he comes out as a clinch and knee fighter. You never know what to expect from a fighter like Binla.
He's looking game though, swing wide with his hooks.
Very wide, and at points he leaves himself open. Of course, got to mention the fighter in the blue corner, Concrete from Pachop Kirikan. I mean, in his last 3 fights, he's had 2 wins and a draw. Win against Ma Win Prime Rockau and a win against Xiang Man from China and a draw against Petsi Nin Sit Rakun Pao. Interesting fight so far. Can't really give anyone the advantage, but you gotta say, the more harder shots are coming from Bin La.
Yeah, he's definitely loading up his shots here. Looks a little tense, Bin La.
There from both fighters, in fact. I mean, we don't get much fighters from Pattaya province, Bin La being the one that I really remember that comes here so often here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium. Of course, Pattaya province all the way down south from Thailand. Good knees there from both fighters in the clinch. A good block there from the high kick.
Stiff jab there from Bin La. The blue corner has some real sharp kicks so far.
No, and he knows that it's worked. I mean, those hard kicks, Bin La didn't really block him. To block a high kick with just one glove, I mean, that still does a number on you. You can see Bin La going with the clinch. He does not want to take any more high kicks. Good knee there for Bin La. Both fighters not in the best of positions to clinch there. The referee separates them. Earlier, those kicks worked for the fighter in the blue corner, but now Bin La sort of understands and knows how to block him.
And Bin La looking up at the clock there.
Good kick against the blue corner, and it was a good knee there from the red.
Last few seconds here of this round.
Back into the clinch we go. And there we go, that's the end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our 5th bout of the evening. Kamlik Gamnan Lee New Pranbury in the blue corner. Bin La Sitsan Chan in the red. So Kamlik with a slight weight disadvantage, just giving up 1 kilo to Bin La.
I mean, after seeing that first round, who would you give it to there?
I would definitely say the technique is on Kamlik's side.
But when it comes to the aggression there in the first round, Bin La has definitely scored a lot.
Yeah, he definitely has a good heart, Bin La. It seems like he needs a little more refinement.
And a great takedown there from the fighter in the red corner. I mean, every time I watch Bin La here in the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, he looks like he's improving every single time.
Oh, nice turn and kick there from the blue corner.
Looks a lot more game than before, I'll tell you that. And that's one of the great things about the MAX Muay Thai Stadium. Fighters usually come here and they improve a lot.
Great knees there from the blue corner.
A big example is Hinchai. I believe he fought one of his earlier fights starting here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium, and now he's got the global fight belt, and he's got the MAX Muay Thai tournament belt as well.
Yeah, it does take time to develop as a fighter as well. Need lots of ring experience. Also need to get good matchups.
Back and forth action, but the aggressor being Bin La, and I'm sure the judges prefer that sort of style here at the MAX Muay Thai Stadium. Bin La still pushing forward. I mean, the more tired fighter in there, it seems to be Concrete. Concrete trying to take his opponent down, and he's successful. Slowly getting up for both fighters. I love it how Bin La, he's still pushing the action. Not giving Concrete any room to breathe.
1 minute and 10 to go here in the second round.
Not only is he moving forward, Bin La, he's also mixing up his offense. We've seen some knees, some clinch, and some fists from him as well. Good hook there.
Beautiful hook. Snapping the head of Kamlik.
Good knee again from Bin La, and trying to take his opponent down, but he's unsuccessful, and paid for it with a really sharp knee from Concrete. Bin La just missing with that kick. I'm surprised Concrete did not make him pay the price for that. And Bin La not in the best position in that clinch. Good knee there from Concrete, very sharp. Of course, last few seconds here in this round. You gotta say, it's hard to score in this one, compared to the first, that is. 1-2 just missing there from Bin La, and that's the end of the second.
Here we go into the third and final round of action for our fifth bout of the evening. Concrete, Gamnan Lee, New Pranbury in the blue corner, Bin La, Sang Chan in the red. So some of the replays, Bin La's aggression starting to pay off in that second round.
So looking at this fight so far, do you think the 1 kilo weight advantage for Bin La Sang Chan is having an effect in this match?
I do think it is. I think especially considering Bin La's maybe lack of technique.
But he's also looked really good in the clinch as well, almost powering his opponent at times.
Well, I think that weight advantage might be doing it.
Absolutely, and there's some good knees there from Bin La once again. And you can tell Bin La, he's always going to go inside that clinch, no matter what. It's worked for him so far in this fight. And he's still moving forward. Going to do him a lot of credit. Very beautiful gate there. And Bin La, I believe that's his first body kick of this match.
Yeah, landing clean across the body as well.
Despite the fact it was caught, I'm pretty sure it had a really big effect on Concrete. Good knee once again for Bin La. Concrete's doing the mistake of fighting Bin La's game. But now Bin La not really firing back anymore with any knees. You could tell maybe Concrete has more in the tank. Still moving forward though, Bin La.
Yeah, definitely has that never say die attitude. Looks like a little bit of a low blow there.
You saw when he received that low blow, Bin La just looked at the referee right away, which is something you shouldn't be doing whilst you're in a fight. I mean, you look at the ref and next thing you know, you get caught with a huge shot.
The blue corner is starting to look a little tired, but good knees there from him.
I believe both fighters are on the reserve tank right now. Especially Bin La, he's given it his all so far in this fight. I mean, in the past we've seen him made the mistake of not going in hard enough or not being aggressive enough, and he's doing a good job of that here.
Winding down to the last minute.
At times it's always hard to choose a winner. And Bin La not returning any knees anymore, well, until just now.
Oh, nice knee to the back there.
Got himself into a very dangerous position there, Bin La. Could have received an elbow to the back of the head. I mean, Bin La has also made a lot of mistakes. I'm just surprised that Concrete has not capitalized on them at all. Bin La has missed shots, he's missed kicks, and being in very vulnerable positions.
Last few seconds here.
It's going to be interesting to see how the judges score this fight. Both fighters definitely ended that fight on the reserve tank. Let's take a look at some of the replays of that final round. Of course, there you go, Bin La in a very dangerous position in the clinch, as I alluded to earlier just now. And a fantastic kick there from Concrete. However, it was caught. There's that high kick we saw. in the middle of that round.
ช่วงนี้เราไปลุ้นรางวัลพิเศษกันก่อนครับ Now let's check out the bonus round
สนับสนุนโดย Max มวยไทย Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max มวยไทยสเตเดียมพัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max มวยไทย Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ Bonus for blue and red corner Max มวยไทย Facebook Page
มุมแดงและมุมน้ำเงินครับรับรางวัลโบนัสไป Alright, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner. Blue corner, คมกริต กำนันลีนุปราณบุรีช่วงนี้พักสักครู่เดียวครับเดี๋ยวกลับมาในช่วงสุดท้ายของ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับ
The Global Fight
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Our 6th bout tonight, a war between Thailand and China. กลับมามันกันต่อกับ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับมวยคู่ที่6ของเราในค่ำคืนวันนี้ครับนักชกไทยปะทะกับนักชกจากประเทศจีนนักชกในมุมน้ำเงินครับเป็นนักชกชาวจีนฝึกซ้อมอยู่ที่ค่าย Max Muay Thai Gym. Introducing our blue corner representing China, training out of Max Muay Thai Gym. He holds a professional record of 24 fights and 16 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chao Xinglong.
The Global Fight
Welcome your Chinese warrior, fighting out of the blue corner. He's training at Max Muay Thai Gym. 16 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses. Let's hear for Chao Xinglong. และคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับเป็นนักชกชาวไทยมาจากจังหวัดระนองฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายกำนันลีนุปราณบุรี and his Thai opponent in the red corner he comes from Ranong province training out of กำนันลีนุปราณบุรี gym with professional records of 46 fights and 30 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome กุมารทองคณิษฐามวยไทย
The Global Fight
And entering the ring with us, your red corner. He comes from Ranong province, training out of Kamnan Lino Pranburi Gym. Let's hear for Kumantong, Kanita Muay Thai.
Moving on to our 6th bout of the evening. It's the international contest between China and Thailand at 65 kilos. Introducing first the Chinese fighter in the blue corner, Zhao Xinglong. He's 22 years of age, 172 centimeters tall. He's had a total of 24 fights, 16 victories, 2 draws, and 6 losses. In his last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium, he's had 3 wins in a row. First of all, a points victory against Ano Osanitpan, a points victory against Thomason Mai Sengse from France, and a points win against Hamid Deniz from Turkey. He trains and fights out of Max Muay Thai Gym here in Chonburi Province, where he is trained and managed by Mr. Rambo. And now moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Kumantong Gamnan Lino Branbury. Real name is Supat Tepmala. He's 17 years of age, 165 centimeters tall, representing Ranong Province down south of Thailand. He's had a total of 46 fights, 30 victories, 2 draws, and 14 losses. In his last 3 fights, he had a points loss against Kunchung Atit, IAT, TKO loss in the second round to Johan Mayer from Austria, and a points victory against Zhang Zhexian from China. He trains and fights out of Gamnan Lino Branbury in Pachop Kirikan Province, where he is trained and managed by Mr. No Branbury.
So Zhao, a regular performer here at Max, very heavy-handed. You can see already coming out, swinging for the fences. And the young Gamun Tong, okay with it, blasting out those body kicks.
He's coming in absolutely hard, the Chinese fighter.
You'd have to say Zhao has a very typical Chinese style.
A friend of mine, Damon Faulkner, he's told me that he's trained a lot of Chinese fighters, and he says they tend to come in with some heavy shots with the hands and heavy low kicks. However, they're not very great in the clinch department. Wonder if we'll see that from Zhao today.
Yeah, Zhao has been out here in Thailand for a considerable amount of time, but I've clinched with him before. I remember him not being very good.
No, it's going to be interesting to see if he's improved, you know?
Yeah.
As I said before, a lot of the people here at the MAX-PATTAYA Muay Thai Stadium, you just watch them every single month or every single time you see them, they tend to improve from their last fight. And what a block there from the Thai fighter.
Yeah, the Thai fighter doing a good job picking at Zhao. The referee getting in his ear a bit, wants him to be pressing forward, but...
Yeah, and there we go. The referee is going to warn him for staying back too much, and rightfully so.
Well, I think I might have to disagree with this one. He was sitting on the ropes, but wasn't backing away from the action.
However, you're forgetting one vital point. He wasn't moving forward, and that's what you need.
Well, you can move side to side. You just don't want to move backwards.
To be fair, he wasn't moving at all.
Yeah, he wasn't moving at all. I think if you stand center stage and are a bit more solid underneath your feet, the referee will be okay with it.
Zhao not as aggressive as he was in the first 30 seconds of this fight.
I think he was trying to get the jump on his opponent.
Trying to surprise him in a way.
Yeah, and now these kicks from the Thai fighter didn't take a bit of the power away from Zhao. But you can see the Thai fighter starting to back away a bit.
He's a lot more precise than the Chinese fighter so far.
Yeah, and definitely coming in with more power, more explosion. I believe he's the younger of the two as well.
Mารทอง, not very old. Still in his teens.
Zhao with a good 1-2 there. Going downstairs to the body. Mารทอง definitely looking a little soft around the midsection.
Oh, but Mารทอง, he did not like receiving those shots to the body. You can see his facial expression just changed there.
It doesn't like getting hit in the bread basket,
so to speak.
Yeah, the maybe cow meow.
And that's the end of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our sixth bout of the evening. Zhao Wing Long from China in the blue corner. Mารทอง Muay Thai in the red.
More formerly training at Kamdan Linuk Banbury. Let's take a look at some of the replays from that last round. Very interesting bout. But you got to say that Thai fighter Mารทองin the red corner, he's really got to step up his game.
Yeah, he's doing a great job with those kicks.
And there we go, the clinch.
Yeah, getting right behind Zhao.
He had no idea what to do there. Not a clue.
Oh, Zhao again with the heavy hands. You can see him really setting down with those punches.
If Mารทองcan find a way to go into that clinch again, he'll surely win this round.
Yeah. Would like to see Márทองkick out those legs when Zhao plants or walk into the clinch.
What an elbow there from Zhao. I mean, if you blinked, you missed it. Came in fast and hard. Another body shot there from Márทอง.
Márทองdoing a much better job this second round. Zhao starting to bite down on his gum shield.
However, you never know when a fighter like Zhao, when he's going to explode. Good matrix dodge there from Zhao.
Definitely getting a roar of approval from the crowd.
Of course, a lot of the Chinese supporters here in the MAX-PATTAYA Muay Thai Stadium absolutely love that.
hitting the halfway point in the second round.
There we go, blow for blow, shot for shot.
Yeah, Kumantong doing a good job scoring here with those body kicks, constantly peppering the arms and legs of Zhao.
Just worried that Kumantong, he might start moving backwards again. It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to time the body kicks, tend to back up a bit.
Went into the clinch there, but no one did anything. And there we go into the clinch. Let's see what Zhao could do here. And those 2, 3 knees, 4 knees for the Thai fighter. And he lands on top there. That's going to be an advantage for Kumantong.
Yeah, really what he should be doing is just walking into the clinch here, Kumantong. Zhao showing he's learned nothing about the clinch in his time here.
I mean, that was 4 unanswered knees just now. I mean, if you're in Kumantong's position, surely you'd go in for another clinch. Good elbow there. And that really affected Zhao.
Rocked his head back.
Back into the clinch we go. Let's see if Zhao could do anything here.
Yeah, just stalling a bit there, Kumantong.
Looking like Kumantong's fight, despite not having the reach advantage nor the height advantage either.
Ooh, nice punches there from Zhao.
And that's the end of the second round.
So here we go into the last round of action for our 6th bout of the evening. China versus Thailand as Zhao Jinglong takes on Kumantong Kanit Tan Ka Muay Thai. 65 kilos for this one. Here's some of the replays. Kumantong effectively scoring with the body kicks. Also did a great job in the clinch.
I gave that round to Kumantong.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
Let's see how Zhao will come back in this round. I mean, the first 30 seconds, you usually see Zhao coming with some heavy punches, and he goes full explosive.
Yeah, he's trying to use his elbows as well. Kumantong wearing him down in the clinch.
That's what we alluded to before. I mean, Zhao just had no answer to be in there. And of course, Kumantong is just going to keep doing it again. And of course, if something works for you, keep going, keep at it. I mean, now Zhao, he's trying to initiate the clinch, but just did not know what to do in there. Here we are again. And I believe one of the fighters is cut. Let's have a look at it.
Looks like a little blood coming from Zhao, but a little hard to see.
Sure, we have our answer soon as Kumantong just gives Zhao a barrage of knees.
Yeah, really scoring well. Definitely some blood somewhere.
Can't really see. No, I believe it's on the left ear of Kumantong.
Yeah, oh, getting behind him in the clinch. That really scores a lot for a fighter.
It's just awesome to see how confident Kumantong is right now, despite being covered in blood.
Another knee to the backside from the Thai. Kumantong's corner looking very, very happy with his work so far.
Exactly, and why should they be? And I'm pretty sure the judges are scoring in the favor of Kumantong as well.
Yeah, he's really started to up the work rate, really pressing forward.
In the words of Dorian, I believe he's found his machismo.
Not sure we want to be repeating Dorian's one-liners. Might go to his head.
And of course, as a 17-year-old and fighting a 22-year-old, you know, the machismo is going to come to you. Next day, you're going to go tell your school friends, look, I beat a Chinese fighter just now in MAX-PATTAYA Stadium on national TV.
And Kumantong definitely has a little bit of a baby face to him. Now a little more fully developed here.
Yeah, but this isn't a bodybuilding contest.
No, it's not. I think if it was, Kumantong would probably lose.
What? I'd give him the victory.
Yeah, You're a nicer man than me.
Probably too generous, I'd say. And here we go, the last 10-second mark. I mean, Guman Tong, what a great performance.
Doing very, very well for himself tonight.
And probably, most likely giving Zhao his first loss here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium. Fantastic performance there from Guman Tong. And let's go take a look at that replay from that last round. Zhao coming with that elbow, which probably split Guman Tong's ear. I'm not sure if that was a shot. There's another elbow there, giving him a big bump on the forehead. There's that low kick there in that last round. Pretty surprised he didn't do more low kicks. Usually we see that more from Zhao. And let's see what the judges have to say about that.
ช่วงนี้เราไปลุ้นรางวัลพิเศษกันก่อนครับ Now let's check out the bonus round
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max Muay Thai Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max Muay Thai Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ No bonus Max Muay Thai Facebook Page.
And after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for the winner. Red corner, Guman Tong, Muay Thai. Alright, don't go anywhere, we got one more fight to go. This is the Global Fight Champion Challenge.
The Global Fight.
Welcome back to the Global Fight Champion Challenge. Our 7 bouts tonight at 57 kilograms. กลับมามันกันต่อกับ The Global Fight Champion Challenge ครับมวยคู่ที่ 7 ของเราในค่ำคืนวันนี้ครับรุ่นพิกัดน้ำหนัก 57 กิโลกรัมนักชกในมุมน้ำเงินครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดชัยภูมิฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายวินัยฮาร์ดแวร์ Introducing our blue corner come from Chayapur Province. Training at a Vinay Hardware Gym with professional records of 54 fights and 35 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rot Lake Vinay Hardware.
The Global Fight.
Welcoming your blue corner. He comes from Chayapur Province, training out of Vinay Hardware Gym. Let's hear for Rot Lake Vinay Hardware. และคู่ต่อสู้ของเขาในมุมแดงครับเป็นนักชกชาวจังหวัดประจวบคีรีขันธ์ฝึกซ้อมอยู่ในค่ายกำนันลีนุปราณบุรี and his opponent in the red corner comes from ประจวบคีรีขันธ์ Province, training out of Kamnali Nu Pranburi Gym with professional records of 54 fights and 33 victories. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Singdam Kamnali Nu Pranburi.
The Global Fight.
And entering the ring right now is your red corner. He comes from Prachur Krikan Province, training out of Kamnali Nu Pranburi Gym. Let's hear for Singdam Kamnali Nu Pranburi.
So far, it's been a night of 2 stoppages and 4 decisions. We come to our final bout of the evening, a bout set at 57 kilos. Introducing first the fighter in the blue corner, Rotlek Whitney Hardware. His real name is Sirichai Laksap. He's 20 years of age, 160 centimeters tall, representing Chayapum Province. He's had a total of 54 fights, 35 victories, 1 draw, and 18 losses. He trains and fights out of Whitney Hardware, where he's trained and managed by Pairin Sukmuang. And moving on to his opponent in the red corner, Singdam Kamnan Linuk Pranburi. His real name is Tanat Danshokin. He's 21 years of age, 163 centimeters tall, representing Pachop Kirikan Province. He's had a total of 54 fights, 33 victories, 2 draws, and 19 losses. His last 3 fights here at the Max Muay Thai have not gone very well. He's had a KO loss in the 3rd round to Katan Yushai or Senitpan, and a TKO loss in the 1st round against Pet Mongkon Watana Muay Thai, and lastly a TKO loss in the 2nd round to Mak Noi Kun Wang Luang from Laos. He trains and fights out of Lee Not Banburi in Pachop Kirikan province, where he's trained and managed by Not Banburi.
And of course, if you've enjoyed the action tonight, make sure to tune in to our battle show tomorrow night, November 8th at 6 p.m. Tomorrow night, the main event is Pedatan Singna Awut versus Buklam Maluang Siri Lak Muay Thai. That one's at 55 kilos. 2 former champion fighters. Also having a fair amount of Thai versus Thai and a few Cambodian versus Thailand fights. Monty and Simanchai making an appearance as well. Always exciting fighter. So make sure to tune in tomorrow night. Amalin TV, or you can watch it live on Facebook.
And it's a fight card you do not want to miss. I mean, Friday nights is always a great way to end the weekdays, you know?
Yep. Yeah, Max Muay Thai with 7 nights a week of action here. Always great, exciting bouts.
I mean, 3 rounds. You got only 3 rounds to put everything you got in a fight. And usually we're never disappointed on a fight night.
Nice knee there from the blue corner.
It's been very aggressive thus far from 2 fighters. Back and forth action. Good knee there. I mean, how much do fighters have to train in order to get that midsection? You know, like, able to get used to these knees.
A lot more than me. Still a little doughy around the midsection myself.
I mean, you need hours of sit-ups, hours of conditioning. My goodness.
I mainly do hours and hours of eating.
Likewise.
So, more than halfway through this first round of action. A lot of work in the clinch between the two.
It's been a really fast-paced fight. I mean, Singdam, he's got to be the fighter who wants this more.
And the Black Tiger.
Black Lion.
Black Lion.
I mean, he's had 3 knockout losses in a row.
Yeah, he definitely wants to make a comeback against Rodlek.
He doesn't just want it, he needs it.
Yeah.
Rodlek, on the other hand, I believe this is his first appearance here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium. So relatively unknown too for Singdam.
And Singdam doing a great job lining up these knees so far.
He's doing very well, but we just got to see how much does he have in the tank.
Yeah.
How long can he sustain this performance?
Ooh, good hook there from him.
Good knee from Singdam once again.
Oh, stabbing knee.
Absolutely hard one.
Oh, again, gutting him.
Rodlek can't take much more of this. And there we go. End of the first round.
So here we go into the second round of action for our last bout of the evening. Rodlek, Greenai Hardware in the blue corner. Singdam, Gamnan Lee, New Cranberry in the red. 57 kilos for this one. Chayapum in the blue corner. Sitting ringside, myself, Matt Lucas, and the always handsome Kevin Omlet calling the action tonight. Don't forget, tomorrow night, if you've enjoyed the action, we have our Max Muay Thai battle show. Always a great way to start off the weekend. Also a little bit of a step up in terms of the competition.
Matt, I've got to ask you, I saw you there in the corner of Rodlek. What advice did you give him for this next round?
I think I told him to stay out of the clinch. Start punching a little harder as well.
I'm glad you're not my trainer.
Well, I was so busy trying to explain to him good advice. No language barrier. What would you have advised our young ward?
No, I'm not sure. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, it can always be a bit difficult giving advice in a corner as well. A lot of times there's a multitude of voices in a corner.
Sometimes you've got about 5 or 10 people even just screaming at you, and you don't know who to listen to. But my advice is always listen to your trainer, first and foremost. Unless the gym owner is around there too, then you listen to him.
Yeah, it can still be very confusing. A lot of different voices telling you different things as well.
There we go. Back into the clinch again for Singdam, who really needs this victory.
Yeah, he's doing a good job so far. Good arm control from him, setting up those knees well still.
Well, in all fairness, they both need this victory. Singdam needs to stop that losing streak of his. As for Rodlek, he wants a win in his first fight here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium. Imagine what would that do to your confidence boost? Coming here for your first fight and getting the W.
Yeah, definitely always good to get that win. Lift your spirits.
Can't say he's fighting like he wants it though.
Yeah, bit open mouth, Rodlek.
And he's just slowed down.
I think these knees are starting to gas him up.
In a different world, or a different place, Singdam versus Rodlek would be an amazing fight. But here we are, we're opening the way for the new generation.
So Singdam, Kit Muay Gao, very well-known international level fighter, along with Rodlek, PK Sanchai, Muay Thai Gym.
Or Jiao Tele Tong, as some might know him.
So running down the last 10 seconds here of the second round. Singdam really, the black line, really taking a bite out of Rodlek.
He's doing so well, and that's the end of the second round.
So here we go into the last round of action for our last bout of the evening. Rodlek, Winai Hardware in the blue corner, Singdam, Gamnan Lee, New Pranbury in the red, 57 kilos for this one. So I saw in between rounds that you went over and gave Rodlek some advice. Was I seeing things, or what did you advise Rodlek?
You're absolutely correct. I believe he's lost the first and the second round. I believe he just needs to go out there swinging right now because he's not going to win this on points now.
Yeah, you can see in the corner his trainer telling him to swing for the fences as well.
I believe everyone in the arena who's supporting him right now has told him the exact same thing.
Yeah, and Singdam again going back to that tried and true method, clinching up, driving in the knees.
Rodlek just has no answer. None whatsoever.
Yeah, Rodlek is being a bit more active now in the clinch, but will it be enough?
There we go, some heavy hands from Rodlek, but doesn't seem to really affect Singdam. Singdam putting on that clinch really hard now. Oh, just takes that shot. At times I'm just surprised that he's taking these hard shots and he's still standing. Now it's Rodlek who's trying to run down Singdam.
Yeah, the blue corner just trying to smother Singdam.
Not anymore, Singdam back again. Oh, so far a job well done for Singdam, but he can't be overconfident. I mean, one mistake can lead to the end of the fight.
Yeah, for sure. We saw that earlier with Nunte and Kwan Pichit. Kwan Pichit landing that beautiful left body kick.
Yeah, but to be fair to Nunte, I believe it was because of the blood all over his face. I mean, that definitely blocked out his vision.
So more than halfway through this final round, the black line, Singdam still marching forward, prowling forward, if you will.
And then you got Rodlek literally translating into the steel vehicle.
Yeah, he's not looking like he's made of steel tonight, though.
Oh, but he hasn't gone down yet. He's taken a lot of shots.
That's true. The steel is definitely getting dented.
Absolutely. But not destroyed.
Not destroyed yet. So Singdam well in control here.
Giving him 2 solid knees.
Head down in the clinch and just barraging him with knees.
Coming towards the end of the fight now, and what a spinning back elbow there from Singdam, trying to do this spectacular.
A good shot there from the red corner.
I'll tell you what, there's going to be a party in Gamnan Linu Banburi tonight when Singdam finally gets his victory here at the Max Muay Thai Stadium.
Yeah, they've done well for themselves tonight. Oh, great turn there.
He just controlled that, absolutely controlled that clinch. And that's the end of the fight, and there we go. We see Singdam giving his opponent respect. You always expect to see that in a Muay Thai fight. Very beautiful.
Yeah, great sportsmanship all the time.
Of course, let's take a look at that replay. Of course, it was a more or less a knee fight favoring Singdam. Singdam throwing the much harder shots and just in full control. Of course, Wardlike had his moments, but just didn't really do anything. And there's that spinning back elbow.
Before we go to the judges' decision, let's check out the bonus round.
สนับสนุนโดย Max Muay Thai Facebook Page Official ใหม่ติดตามตารางการแข่งขันและผลการตัดสินทุกรายการจากสนาม Max Muay Thai Stadium พัทยารับชมการถ่ายทอดสด Facebook Live ทั้งบรรยายไทยและภาษาอังกฤษกดไลค์กดติดตาม Max Muay Thai Official ได้แล้ววันนี้ Bonus for blue and red corner Max Muay Thai Facebook Page.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. For the winner, red corner, Singdam Gamnan Linu Banburi. You can watch the Global Fight Champion Challenge on every Wednesday and Thursday night, 6 p.m. Thai time on MCOT HD Channel 30 in Thailand. And you can watch it in high quality streaming anywhere on the Max Muay Thai online. Please visit maxmuaythai.com for more information. I'm Sam Max Muay Thai. Thanks for tuning in. สวัสดีครับ